Hi, it's Lori from Coast to Coast Craft Girls coming to you from the West Coast. Today I wanted to share a really fun, it's kind of a different take on a trifold card. Looks like that. Stands up and it's just a really fun card with some circles across the center and then the opening. I love it. It looks like the circles are just kind of floating in there. So it's actually pretty easy to make. This one I made with the Altenew Blossoms of Encouragement stamp and stencils. The next one I'm going to make in more of a 3D with some 3D flowers, but it's made the same way, so I'll show you how it's made. So we're going to start with the base of the card, and because the base of the card is fairly open, you need 2 pieces of card that are, and I should say, this card is 7 inches high and 4.5 inches across. And the reason it's 4.5 and not 5 is because my largest circle nesting die in my stitched nesting dies is 4.5, not 5 inches. So if you had a 5-inch nesting die, you could make it 5, but I didn't get my 5-inch nesting circle dies out. I just got the 4.5. So that's why it's 4.5. So because of that, these end pieces are half the size of your circle. So if it was, it's a 4.5-inch circle, so these are 2.25 inch by 7. Okay, so you need 2 of those. Then you need your strips across the top and the bottom, and they are 11 inches long by 1.25 inches, 1.25 this way, and 11 inches across. And they're scored at 4.5 and 7 3/4. Okay, and they're going to kind of bend like that, but we're going to glue them on first. And I wrote on this one, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to cover it up anyway. And then if you just kind of get your card aligned on your glass mat or on something so that you can make sure and get them straight. So your total card width is 4.5 times 3, which is 13.5. So I'm going to start at the 7. This one needs to go to 20.5. And then these are going to align where this first score is at 11.5 because you want it to be 4.5. So we're going to go ahead and glue those on. I'm going to start with the bottom, and I'm going to cover them up so I don't care. But you want to get this fold at 11.5, and you want to get it straight, even on the bottom. So you want to get this edge straight, and you want to get that fold right at the 11.5, and just follow this line across so that it's even. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the top. Since I don't have a line there. Okay. And I'm going to slide this down so you can see. So again, I've got it there. I want this fold 4.5 inches in from that end and even with the bottom. And then this one should just lay right on there. You got it all straight. Okay. And then it should just fold right up and fold flat. Okay. I got that on there. Now we're going to go ahead and put our circles together. Now to put the circles together, I just cut out an 11-inch by 1-inch strip, and it doesn't really matter how long it is, it just has to connect the circles. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of lay this on a line so I can try and get it straight. And I'm just going to put some glue in the middle because I'm going to attach my first circle. and just kind of get it centered. That's probably about right. Now to do the next one, this is going to fold back on itself. And you could score these, but I found it easier to just fold them like this. And you just want to fold it along there. Put some glue on here. We're going to take the next circle and we're going to lay it right on top of that one. Okay, so there's two. And then this one is going to go here, and it's going to fold that way. So fold that edge up right at the edge and try and get it straight. This one's going to go on this way. So put some glue on. Line that one on top. Fold it over. And then they should just all line up perfect. Okay? And there's your circles. Now you're going to attach your circles, but you don't want to attach these on there until after you've done your mats and layers, because you don't want to mat and layer over the tops of your circles. So first I'm going to start by, I'm going to put my sentiment right in the middle. And I just cut a circle out of purple, and then a smaller circle out of white, and stamped it. And let's get it straight. Okay. Now for our mats and layers, I've got purple, and then this printed card is from Crafter's Companion Secret Garden. It's one of my favorite paper pads. So for your mats and layers, this piece is 4.5. You want to cut it just shy of 4.5 because you don't want it to go all the way up to the score lines, because then it won't bend. Then these are 2 1/4 because it's half of 4.5, and this is 1 1/4, right? And so you need 4 that are 2 1/4 or just shy of 2 1/4 by just shy or just about 1 1/4. You need 4 of those. And then you need 2 that are just shy of 4.5 by 1 1/4. And then these panels on the side are 2 1/4 by 7. Okay, so I'm going to glue all the purple on, and then I've got printed card that's just 1/4 inch smaller than the purple. Now I'm going to put my circles in, and essentially what I did is I just lined it up again on the mat so that you know that you're getting your folds in the right place. And then you're just going to center it up, and these circles should just touch that outside edge. So then we're going to go ahead and put glue on those outside halves. And just center it in the opening, and it should just fit. we go. And then before you decorate it, just make sure that it folds flat and opens, just like this one. This one, these strips are 1 inch, and so it's got more of an opening. I wanted it to be a little bit tighter. That's why I made these 1 1/4. So that's why this is tighter. You can see that this one is tighter to the opening. If you want more space like that, then just make these top 1 inch wide instead of 1 1/4. I wanted to do this one so it was tighter. I don't know. I guess we'll see which one I like. Now it's just about decorating. For this one, I made some 3D, or some, not 3D, but dimensional flowers with the Crafter's Companion Peony and Daisy in the same colorways as this. So I've got sort of purple daisies and yellow peonies, and I'm just going to arrange my flowers on my 2 openings. I'm trying to decide if I might want to put some background color on there. I think I'm just going to give it a little bit of a background color. I'm going to put my peony, and I've got 2 daisies per side. And there we go, we're all done. Isn't that pretty? I'm not going to fold it flat because of the glue gel, but it folds mostly flat. But when it's standing up, it looks like that. It's so pretty. And here's the, let's see, can you see both of those? Yeah. So this one's got a little bit wider opening, and then I stamped it with that Altenew Blossoms of Encouragement stamp, and then just inked it, versus the sort of more 3D flowers and a little bit tighter. Really love them both. So anyway, thanks for watching.